morning and Happy New Year. We got new shirts from transportation last year, so I'm finally wearing mine. The back has an awesome bus on it, and I'm covering the front because it says where I work for. This is going to be clearly annoying for vlogging today, so I'm flipping my shirt. I am going to brush my teeth, get some coffee, brush my teeth again. I have a headache that's like in my eyes a little bit. I had it starting from last night, and I woke up this morning. It feels a lot better, but it doesn't feel like 100%. So we're gonna have everything taken care of, and I have to wake the kids up in about 20 minutes. We already made lunch for yesterday, mostly the sandwich part, so we just have to put in fruits and snacks and we should be good to go. I don't exactly think that I have healthy coffee habits. I do 2 spoons of sugar, instant coffee, hot water from the Primo, give it a stir, add in some chocolate almond milk, and squish the box. So my office is a mess today. I did get most of the rest of the house cleaned up though, so I'm excited about that. But I have all these thank you cards to do before this afternoon because I like to give thank you cards to kids when they're on their way off the bus, so it makes sure that it gets to their parents instead of while they're on their way on the bus, because then the chances of it getting lost at school are pretty high. I have all these Christmas gifts that kids got me. I usually write poems as thank you cards. This time I didn't have a lot of time. I just wrote this last night because I'm a major procrastinator right now. Nothing has changed in this new year as far as that is going, but it's a process that we will ease into. So I'm gonna go get that and read it to you, and you guys can tell me what you think. Most of the gifts that I got this year came from my elementary school students. I haven't had my own elementary route until like a couple weeks before break. It became official that I was going to be the bus driver for this elementary route that I've been covering for a couple months. So they're all kind of new to me this year, and I just wanted to do like a thank you note and sort of an introduction at the same time. Here's the poem. Behind the wheel of 26 is a driver and her trio. 3 boys from ages 3 to 6 named Claymore, Ark, and Liam. They've been driving for a year now, and 1 year will soon be 2. From the library to the mall, and now officially to you. They'd like to tell you thank you for all the gifts you've shared. Throughout this winter season, they felt how much you care. Now going back to driving, they'll do the best they can, even when the traffic on Route 3 gets out of hand. Thank you for your kindness, your patience, and your care. Thank you for your thoughtfulness, and Happy New Year. And then it's signed by all of us. I have to doctor it a little for my middle school kids because they know me, and we don't want to be like that, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna print these off onto like a cute piece of paper. I already have paper for it, so we're gonna do that. You ready to brush your teeth? Something's in your mouth. Let me see. Put your tongue out. I don't see anything.
My hair looks good.
Your hair feels good?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Come on.
Say Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Alright, go on. Go play your Fortnite. You ready? You ready to brush teeth? You wanna play Fortnite with your brother?
It's a warm up for reality.
He's awake already.
Oh. Hey, what?
I woke up Liam first.
Hey, what's up me first now, man?
You want me to wake you up first, not Liam? Hey.
Alexa's running along with
Alexa, stop the alarm.
Alexa, stop the alarm.
Alright, there it is. Are you ready to brush your teeth? Yeah. Here we go. I'm just gonna touch it down. You're not ready. You ready? Good time? Ready? Here's your water. I'll just take a minute. Rinse.
spoons.
Spoons. It's 5:50 and I'm starting the car. The boys are still inside playing Fortnite. And then I'm gonna get them ready. Just gotta wash some water bottles. It is 6:41 in the morning. We have got our pre-trip mostly done except for the air brakes test. The boys are strapped in. We got Claymore and Arky over there. They switched it up on us coming back. And then Liam right here. And he wants to show you something. He wants to show you what he's watching.
I'm watching a rainbow.
You're watching a rainbow?
Yeah.
Cool, cool. It's pretty dark out, but we're happy because it's like almost in the 60s. It's like 58 or 59 degrees, so it's really not that cold out, and I'm super excited. It's Thursday, January 5th. Happy New Year. You can pretty much say Happy New Year to people all of January, some of February, and even a little bit of March. I mean, so basically I've got a lot of my pre-trip done. I just have to do the air brakes test right now, doing the walkthrough, checking the back, emergency door. There are a lot of annoying sounds you're going to be hearing while we're on the school bus. When the air brake pressure is filling up, there's like a beeping sound. When you open the emergency alarm, there's a beeping sound. If you open the door after you turn the bus off without deactivating the child safety, there is a really bad alarm that goes off. So there's a lot of alarms, a lot of beeping, a lot of buzzing, a lot of indicator sounds, just tons of stuff that hopefully you guys will get used to. But I did talk a lot in my last video about how I want to do like daily vlogs where you're coming along with us on the bus, and here we go. I did start this last year, so there is going to be some footage that I'm going to be posting from last year at some point. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, Eli works in DC right now.
Hey.
So he left for work around 4 something. So around the time I'm waking up is the time that he's about to head out the door pretty much. We're gonna be getting started now. And my car started. I'll tell you about that later. I'm doing my air brakes test right now. Basically, you have to make sure that the air brakes are good. So in case of an emergency, if you lose air pressure, your brakes deploy for you and you're able to stop the bus. You have to make sure that that functions every day, twice a day, and it's one of the most important pre-trip checks. Anyways, we went skating yesterday and I went to go start my car and my car wouldn't start. We've just been walking around Olive Break, and if we've been driving, it's been in Eli's car. So I haven't moved my car at all, and the battery was dead yesterday. It was like 92% humidity. I had to jumpstart the car and stuff, but I'm happy it wasn't this morning because it took 30 minutes because I didn't know how to use my new jump starter thingy. Here we go, pumping down. Okay, so you hear that beeping sound? I'm easing you into it because I'm not at the front of the bus right now, but that beeping sound is the warning that there's no air in the tank. It's filling up right now, and when it gets to the governor cutout at 120 psi, then it's gonna make this sound. So if you've ever heard a bus like making that sound at a stop or something like that, that's what happens when the bus gets to the governor PSI. Once it gets there, then we can drive, but we have a little bit of time. We were doing good on time today. Usually I'm getting here closer to the time we need to drive out, and I just have time to like do my pre-trip really quick and get out. But today I have time to talk. Not saying that this will happen every day, but it's kind of nice, right? We're gonna be leaving to go and pick up our high school in a little bit. I'm anticipating a couple haven't seen you since last year jokes. The elementary schoolers I know are definitely gonna say that to me because the last time I saw them, they were already cracking jokes saying, I'll see you next year. I know they're gonna say some stuff, you know? Okay, so it's 8:51. We just pulled up to the high school and we're waiting for our midday kids now. So we have a little bit of time in between where we wait for the midday kids from the high school. Right now, Arky and Claire are sleeping. Emily's there.
Wait till you.
Interestingly enough, I didn't get a single joke about the kids saying that they haven't seen me since last year. I don't know. Maybe they were just super tired this morning. I'm not sure. I'm getting pushed. So, like, I'll say good morning to all the kids every single morning, and I'll say have a good day when they come off the bus. When one of my high schoolers walked on the bus, he, like, only talks to me when he feels like it. Usually does not reply to me at all. So, he walks on the bus, he looks at me, usually doesn't make eye contact with me either. So I was just like, good morning. And then he was just like, do you have any water? And I was just like, and I looked directly at my water bottle. And I was just like, no, sorry. Clearly he's not talking about my own personal water. But I thought that was interesting. And speaking of water, the hardest part of this job for me is gauging when I need to drink water so that I don't need to use the restroom at a bad time. My first year, I really struggled with this because I was subbing for elementaries. And so I never knew where I was going to go or what time I was going to be where. And I always needed to use the restroom around elementary time. I was doing a different elementary every day almost. So there was a time when I literally had to park in the Aldi parking lot, like all the way at the back, grab the boys and run in to use the restroom because I really had to go. So usually I stop at the tech center to use the restroom because it's right next door to the elementary school. I've never actually been in the elementary school to use the restroom, the one that is my official elementary out of now, because I'm scared. Like, I've never been inside that school, so I don't know where the restroom is. I don't know how far away it is, and I don't know how welcoming the staff are going to be about me using the restroom. The staff seems really nice and stuff, but what if they don't? Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I like sticking to things I know. So I use the tech center restroom, even though I'm not doing a midday out of the tech center anymore, because it's convenient. I know where everything is, and it's like a easy maneuver. I can drive up, go out with the kids, use the restroom, and leave, because there's a whole bus loop there that's like specifically for buses and is used to buses just sitting there and stuff. But today I didn't go to the tech center because the two drivers that I usually see at the tech center, they got me gifts for Christmas. And like one of them, she gives me stuff all the time, either for the kids or for me. And she got me this cute like Christmas set and stuff like that. And I was like super conflicted because like I feel guilty about like if someone gets me something and then I feel like I have to get them something too, and then I don't want it to be bad and I don't want them to be offended if I get them something that sucks, or and I don't like know people that well on a level of like, oh, I know she would love this or whatever. So I was thinking like, what can I get them? And I'm used to shopping for kids. I am a really bad gifter. I think I've said this before. I've been getting better like recently or whatever, but I wouldn't say that I'm like super good at it. So anyways, basically I was like thinking and I was just like, oh, I have like a skincare thing going on. Maybe I can get them like a skincare bundle. And so I put like this skincare set together, and then I started getting anxiety and I was freaking out, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what if they take this the wrong way? Like, what if this is like giving somebody deodorant and they're just like, oh, you think my face is ugly? And like they start like freaking out, and then they like never talk to me again. And I was just like, oh my gosh. So then I sent a text to my sister and a text to my brother and was like, hey, if someone gave you this, like, what would you think? My brother is like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome, that's a perfect gift or whatever. And then my sister was like, I don't know if that's a good gift to give someone. I think it might be like bad. So I literally just like stopped thinking about everything to do with the gifting thing, and because it was just like giving me anxiety, and I didn't know what I could do instead. I was like, what do I get them instead? And she was just like, do you know what they like? Maybe you could, and she was like coming up with stuff, and I was just like, I don't know, like I don't know if they would like that. I was just like really troubled by this, like more troubled than I should be. Guys, don't get me gifts, just don't do it. So anyways, I was talking to my mom yesterday and I was like, Mom, I still don't know what to get those bus drivers. I was like, do you think they would like a free photo shoot? And then she was just like, oh yeah, that would be a great idea, like a free photo shoot for them and their family, like they would love that. Did you say Kelsey?
I can't see.
Oh, and then I was like talking to Eli last night, and I was like, Eli, what if they like, I've never heard them talk about like their grandkids or their husband or anything. Like, what if they're just them and they don't have a family? And what if like they never use the photo shoot or something? And like, then I started getting more anxiety, and I was just like, what is wrong with me? And then so then I was just like, also, this really is bad, because what if it seems like I am gifting them stuff so that they can promote my business, and that's like the last thing I want. So I was just like, I cannot get them anything that I like do.
So I was like, okay. So now I'm like thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I know that they might like? Like, what can I do? And I'm like freaking out. And I finally thought of it. It was one of those things where I just woke up this morning and I was like, I know what to get them. Because like the last day of school, they invited me to this one restaurant to get drinks and stuff. But it ended up that I had a dentist appointment on that day. So I told them that I couldn't make it. And so now I'm just going to get them gift cards to that restaurant. Because I know that's literally the only thing I know that they like. So, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we finally have our stuff back up. Magnetic cup caddy, and we have these. And I usually have my clipboard up here. And then somebody left a Pop-It. Over break, like, all of this stuff that was left in here, I put in a bag because they sprayed the whole bus with, like, stuff, disinfectant stuff. So we had to clean up the bus and take all of these stuff away. And, like, there are usually cup holders by the boys, like, back here. But, I took them home and I have to bring them back. Are you guys hungry? Yours is cheese and tofurkey. Do you want your sandwich?
Cheese.
Not now? Okay.
Oh, yay. Thanks, Mama. Tofurkey and cheese.
You're welcome. And then you got veggie straws and oranges in there. Be careful, be careful. Sit down, please.
Maybe like this. Cheese. Thanks, Mom. Cheese.
This one's yours. Everybody's eating now, except for Arky, who is being stubborn. I just changed his diaper. Whenever I change diapers on the bus, I put them in this, and then I tie it up really good. It doesn't smell, so that's good. These are literally bags for dog, like, for dog, yeah, the dog stuff. It's for dog stuff. Like, literally, when you're walking your dog, you just pick up the stuff, and, like, you put it in this, and then it's all good. So I basically put it in that, and then stick it in the trash can, and it's all good. And I take out the trash can about once a day.
I'm so shaky.
It's 11:22 right now. We got home around 30 minutes ago. This is the short day because kids didn't ride today. Clay is doing school right now. He usually does school in the office because it's quieter. It's away from everyone else who's a little bit more noisy. We have to get food and we have to do thank you cards before this afternoon. So I'm gonna get started. All of my elementary school thank you cards are done. Got them all right here. I'm going to put them in order of stop right now so that the first kids stayed off the bus will get theirs first.
Ho, ho, ho. Daddy has breast. Daddy has breast. Ho, ho, ho. Daddy has breast. Ho, ho, ho. I will like go like higher. It's so fun. This is so fun. This one come here. Mommy.
Yeah? Okay.
What did you got? I got your eggs. Whoa! I'll say it. One, go. That's awesome. Let's go try again.
Ark, you coming?
Noah, come in now. He's going down the hill.
Okay, so I'm not fully seasoned with the whole vlog thing yet. I'm about to go to bed right now, but I did have like a huge gap at the end of the day. Basically, we went for our PM run, the middle school run. There was this kid that punched another kid just before we went on winter break. The second to last day before winter break, he punched another kid in the face. So my tape had to get pulled for the first time in my history of driving. My tape had to be pulled. The kid who got punched didn't ride on the last day before break. His mom was really upset. There's a whole thing. I did a vlog about this, so I'll be posting it probably soon. It is now the first day that we're back, and the school staff hasn't dealt with that yet. When I pulled up to the middle school today, the administrator came over to my bus before the PM to pick up the kid. The kid who gets punched doesn't ride in the morning, just in the afternoon. So this would be my first time seeing him. The administrator came up to my bus and asked me to have that kid sit in the front, the one who got punched. And I was like, are you sure you want me to have the kid who got punched sit in the front? Because I have the kid who punched him sitting in the front right now. And he was like, yeah, we'll just put the kid who got punched in the front for now and the other kid in the back, because if we put the kid who did the punching in the front, he's going to be questioning and wondering why we put him in the front. And I was like, did this guy forget that we had a whole conversation about how I said I was going to put this guy in the front when I went to go talk to him before break? He must have forgotten. So I was like in my head, this is going to be bad, because I've been telling this kid that he has to sit in the front, the kid who punched the person, because the other kid wanted to remain anonymous. I said we were checking and they just happened to see you punch a kid, so you're getting in trouble for that, and until further notice, you're going to be sitting in the front. So now today when he came on the bus, I was instructed to tell him to sit all the way in the back. And he thought that he got away with it and he isn't getting in trouble, which is exactly what I was thinking he was going to think. And when he came on the bus, he passed the kid that he punched. He was standing up, getting himself situated in his chair, and he did a punch in the air at him. The equivalent would be if his name is Donald. He came on the bus and was like, hey, Don, and punched in the air, and then stops before he hits his face, and then continues on down the aisle laughing. There were 3 people behind him, so he thought that I couldn't see, but I did see. So now I am clearly writing him up for that. Again, when he was coming off the bus, he didn't do anything. But the guy who was directly behind him when he was coming on the bus, he's second to last stop. He comes off with his sister. He came off the bus and I told him, have a good day, like I tell all the students. And then he was like, have a good day. And when he was getting almost down the stairs, he said, bye, Don. At this point, Donald, let's call him. At this point, Donald was the only person on the bus. And I was like, hey, when he says that, is he making fun of you? And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I thought so. And he was like, yeah, he was the one who videotaped it. And I was like, videotaped you getting punched? And he was like, yeah, he was the one who videotaped me getting punched, and he's been making fun of me. This whole nickname Don thing kind of came about after he got punched. And I was just like, that is definitely not okay. So I'm writing up the other kid as well. The administrator said that he did confirm that the kid got punched. It wasn't just once. He socked him twice in the face. Elementary, I handed out all my thank you cards except for 3. 3 of the kids weren't there. One of them rides only in the morning, so I wasn't thinking about it, but I'll hand it to them tomorrow if they're there. And then tomorrow I have to try to remember to play the chicken wing song from Fortnite, which is something. Anyway, I have to remember to play that for a kid because she asked for me to play it before break and I totally forgot because she got picked up early the last day of break. And so I wanted to play it for her today and surprise her, but I totally forgot about it because of everything that got serious with my middle school and I just wasn't in a good mood and I totally forgot about it. So hopefully I can surprise her tomorrow. But anyways, I took the kids to the park after our run and they had a really good time. So thank you guys for watching today and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. It's Friday the 6th of January. It's kind of cold. It's almost time for us to drive off right now.
Oh, hey, everyone. Hi.
So we just finished dropping off our elementary school students.
Hey, everyone.
Ark was crying because he wants to get out. He does that sometimes. I pulled over at the elementary school after dropping off the kids and... Okay. I pulled over at the elementary school after dropping off the kids, and I'm just holding him for a little bit now. This is part of somebody's sandwich that they didn't eat today, and it just ended up this is seat K. Okay, so it's all the way back there in the bus. I'm pretty sure it was Ark's, and he dropped a part of his sandwich, probably somewhere around here, and all the kids walking in the bus, their feet just shuffle it to the middle of the bus. In the trash that goes. So the kid that did the punching, he didn't ride the bus today, and that made me like kind of upset because I feel like he knew he was gonna be getting in trouble today. They said that yesterday they didn't call him down because he was doing testing and they didn't want to interrupt the testing, so they were gonna call him down to discipline him today. I think he's just like trying to avoid punishment, I guess, I don't know. I had 2 of my elementary schoolers out of the 3 that weren't here yesterday ride today, so I was able to give them thank you cards this morning. I'm still waiting on like 1. So far the feedback from the cards, one family said, oh, that was a really nice card you wrote, and then somebody else said she had no idea that I even had kids, that she thought that I was like 21 or something, and I was like, yeah, I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20, and she was just like, wow, I had no idea. But yeah, we are going to sit here for a little bit and then we'll move off. We have to get propane later today, so after our midday. Today is the day that kids ride, so we're going to be going down towards the propane. There's like 1 propane place in town, and I'm sorry about the indicator. Our hazards are on because we're pulled over. Even though we're at the school, we are pulled over, so I have to put my hazards on, so the indicator sounds. That's what I was talking about yesterday. There are going to be some annoying indicator sounds, some annoying beeps, that kind of thing with these vlogs. Hopefully you'll be able to get used to it and it won't be like super annoying. But yeah, so we're going to be filling up propane because we're below half a tank right now, and we want to get that fixed up, so I'll show you how that works in a little bit. Yeah?
Are we done yet?
We're not done yet. We have to wait for the midday kids.
Mom, you're 27 years old, right?
How old am I?
27.
Yep. 27 years old.
That's sick.
Thank you. Hmm? Okay.
Oh, Aki.
Thank you.
Aki. Aki. Wah, 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 wah. You dance.
It's like this. It's like this. That. Oh, thank you, Aki. We're about to fill up propane now.
Wow. Hey. I did it.
We have like a gas card that we use. It stays on the bus. It's specifically for propane. Mine's a little bit bent.
Why can't we sit?
Alright, you gotta wait a little bit.
Hey. Huh?
Press the 5.
What's 5?
Press the 4. Press the 1. Press the 9.
You mean those?
Huh?
Please? Can I press those?
Press the 9 again.
This?
Yep. Press the 2.
And the 2.
Play, press the enter.
The enter one? Oh, this enter.
The bus needed 65.13 gallons of propane today. Okay, it's 12:03. We just got to Aldi and we're grocery shopping.
Banana. Oh, no. Mommy, don't watch
It is 12:39 and we're just leaving Aldi now. We're heading to BJ's and then we're going to be going home. We are starting up our grocery shopping videos again, so they're probably going to be coming out like next week or a little bit sooner. Grocery shopping on a $100 budget, and we're going to try to do it for all the weeks of this year.
What I do?
Okay, so we just spent $46.32 in BJ's, and that means we spent $100.32 today.
Hey there! Here's one for Weezer. The sun always cracks me up. Beverly Hills on the beat.
I said that's him. The beat with strawberry.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and tap that notification bell. Thanks for watching and see you soon. More videos come, so please stay tuned.